What's up, guys? It's Kim, and today we're watching the last episode of Band of Brothers, and I don't know how to feel about this, honestly. Let's just go and see the last episode of Band of Brothers. Part 10. Points.
It was more than 3 years since Lewis Nixon and I decided to join the paratroops, not knowing what would happen to us, where we'd end up. I certainly didn't expect to find myself in a place like this.
I thought it might be you.
This looks so chill in comparison with what we saw.
Come to join me for a morning swim?
Yeah.
Ran into the regimental photographer.
Oh.
Said he had all these photographs of the 506. I traded them for a couple of Lugers.
Hey, yo. Do we get to actually see the real photos?
I get some breakfast.
That's going to be cool.
Nah, after.
Well, it's funny you should mention it, because I had a meeting with Colonel Sink.
Really?
And?
Yeah, discussed the possibility of staying. Yeah, as a career.
Oh.
What'd you say?
Said I'd think about it.
What do you think about New Jersey? There's a company in Nixon, New Jersey. It's called Nixon Nitration Works. Oddly enough, I know the owners. Thought maybe I'd drag you with me.
Are you offering me a job?
We'll see how you do in your interview, but probably scrape something up.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah, just think about it.
Job offers. Hard to fathom. And the war wasn't even over.
The whole energy
We
shifted
entered
from last
Bavaria
episode
in
in
early
this
May,
one.
with the hopes of capturing Berchtesgaden. Was the Nazi Party's symbolic home. The first step was blocking the roads.
Damn. Damn.
Well, if you're the SS, you're not gonna let us waltz into Hitler's house.
Terrific. Let's go find out where Hitler lived. Ron?
Now, you fire up 2nd Battalion and outflank that French son of a...
Yes, sir.
No.
Erie. Not even any natives.
That's because this is the one town you can't deny being a true Nazi. Well, you have to be to live here. No.
Oh, names and addresses. Damn. He tried to take him though. He tried.
Kitty would love this. I can't carry all this. I don't even think about it.
Dude. I personally wouldn't take it.
Sir,
More?
permission
my
to
God.
climb the mountain, sir. Eagle's Nest.
What is this?
Easy? Easy, you'll head up the mountain through the Obersalzberg. Take the Eagle's Nest.
This was like such a figurative thing, you know, the flag falls down, the Nazis are gone, you know.
The Eagle's Nest was a surprise birthday present for Hitler. A mountaintop stone retreat, 8,000 feet up, accessible by a gold-plated elevator.
Gold-plated
And the man was afraid of
elevator.
heights.
He was afraid of guys. No. Okay. It kind of looks depressing. I mean, it's gray and white and.
Here's to him.
Love your Eagle's Nest. I hope you don't mind. We made ourselves an offer. Just so as we can say we saw you do it.
Listen up.
Brush him off.
Immediately, all troops stand fast on present positions. German army surrendered.
Uh-huh.
I got a present for you.
Why did they react that way exactly? I mean, isn't this a happy? Or they were just in little shock.
What is this place?
Herman Goering's house? We discovered it yesterday.
What? Oh my god. Well, except the obvious.
10,000 bottles of the world's finest liquor, wine, and champagne.
Oh. Oh.
Take what you want and have each company take a truckload.
Damn.
Happy VE Day. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
Victory in Europe.
Victory in Europe.
Happy VE Day.
Damn.
Instead of an aggressive combat unit, we became an occupation force.
Oh, this is so beautiful.
So you reckon they'll make us run up those or ski down them?
Yo, imagine. Damn.
The war is over!
Ah, good morning, sunshine.
We'll be comfortable here.
I want to live in a place like this.
I wonder what will happen to us, to people like you and me, when there are finally no more wars to occupy us. Please accept this as my formal surrender, Major.
You may keep your sidearm, Colonel.
Interesting.
Okinawa, where one of the bloodiest engagements of the war is being fought. But Okinawa is the next big step towards victory over Japan.
So, when are we going?
We don't have a date yet.
We're gonna tell the men right away?
Some of them will have enough points to go home instead. I think most of us here will have enough. And each of us will have to decide what to do. But I want those veterans who are staying, all new replacements ready to fight. Get your NCOs on it.
Hey, you know what? I got an idea. Why don't we just shoot bull here? Feed the company for a week. You let him get away. Army ought to be glad to be rid of you.
Seems they want me to stay around a while.
How many points you need?
15?
Jesus Christ, I thought I had it bad.
No Purple Hearts, never was injured.
General Taylor is aware that many veterans, including Normandy veterans, still do not have the 85 points required to be discharged. He has authorized a lottery to send one man home in each company. For easy company, the winner is...
It was not. There was nothing in the helmet. What? Sorry. Excuse me. What? What?
Serial number 130-66266. Sergeant Darrell C. That's how it's done. Sergeant Grant will see to it that 2nd Platoon takes
What?
over at the Crossroads checkpoint, beginning tonight at 2200 hours. General Taylor has also announced that the 101st Airborne Division will definitely be redeployed to the Pacific. Beginning tomorrow at 0600 hours, we will begin training to go to war.
I just wanted to say goodbye. It's been a long time, back home in Virginia. I just don't rightly know how I'm going to explain all this.
You're a hell of a fine soldier, Shifty. There's nothing more to explain. 2 days later, Shifty Powers was on a truck headed for the rear in a boat home. Unfortunately, the truck was hit head-on by a drunken corporal from another regiment.
Are
He
you
survived,
kidding
but had
me?
to spend the next few months in a series of hospitals.
Are you kidding?
I wish I could say that he was our only casualty in Austria.
Guts and Glory here applied for a transfer.
13th Airborne are heading out for the Pacific right away. If I'm going, I want to get it over with.
Are you in on this too?
I can't let him go by himself. He doesn't know where it is.
You're leaving the men?
They don't need me anymore.
So you were given command of the company on D-Day?
That's right.
They bumped you to Battalion XO. Bastards took your company away.
I fired my last shots there.
You got through Bastogne without having to fire your weapon.
That is correct, sir.
And you were on the line the whole time.
Yes, sir.
Can't imagine a tougher test for a leader.
You got through it.
I said, why do you want to leave your men? Looking to have your own division someday?
No. Yeah. Well, I don't know, sir.
Because if you think you need more combat experience to get stars on your helmet, you've done enough.
Thank you, sir. It's It's not my objective.
Major, I took this meeting out of respect for your achievements. And frankly, I think you men have earned the right to keep you around.
Yes, sir. So I would stay in Austria for the time being and trying to watch over soldiers who had no enemy to fight.
One of those Polacks what was at the slave camp said this is where the guy lives right here.
Which camp?
Whatever camp. Under direct orders, and I'm happy to follow it.
Is this personal to you?
No, it's a goddamn order.
Does Major Winters know about this?
Doesn't matter here.
What if he's an officer with no ties to the SS?
Ich habe gar nichts.
Shut up.
Was machen Sie?
Ruhe.
Was machen
Sie sind der Kommandant. No?
Sie haben die falsche Person.
Oh my god, they're going to shoot him, aren't they?
Nein, nein.
Oh no, they're not showing him already. They're going to shoot him. Yeah, I don't know really how to feel about this.
He's guilty. Liebgott says so. He probably is.
Oh! Oh.
Shoot him!
No.
Officers don't run.
The war's over, anybody would run.
Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, what's happening?
It's Private Jan on deck.
Without the obvious, I know what's happening, I'm just saying it. Okay?
He was dead when they brought him in.
Fuck!
75 points.
Are you freaking? They're not even dying
10 points short.
in, like, combat shit.
The enemy had surrendered, but somehow men were still dying.
Yeah, how?
Young men who wanted to be home with their families by now were stuck here because they didn't have the points. What they did have plenty of were weapons, alcohol, and too much time on their hands.
Wait here.
Are you?
You need some help?
Is he going to shoot himself?
Krauts.
Oh my god.
Right, but we got a problem here. Do you have any gas? Why don't you give me a weapon?
Well, I guess I'll just use his Jeeba.
Hold on a second now, right?
Oh! You? Oh my god. Shoot. Fuck you. He's still alive?
He's not gonna make it.
Of course he's not gonna make it. They shot him in the face.
Me. You'd need a brain surgeon.
You find the shooter, I want him alive. Come on, help me.
What are you doing?
We're gonna go find a brain surgeon.
Come with me.
Why?
Get in the Jeep.
Where are we going?
To the hospital. Get in.
If you're going to shoot me, shoot me. If you're not, put the gun away. What happened to him?
He was shot in the head.
Half hour ago.
Half hour ago, he.
If you want him to live, you'll help me. First, by putting that away.
Damn.
Let me drive. We'll get there faster.
Sorry. What? How? How is it different if he's driving and they are driving?
I should go in there and stop this. Just play cards, alright?
Yeah, it really sucks when it's not your business and you just gotta shut up. But it's morally, it's not okay. Damn.
That's him. Replacement. Our company.
Replacement.
Where's the weapon? What weapon?
Is he laughing? Oh my god, he wasn't. Okay, sorry. Blame the man for nothing.
Have the MPs take care of this piece.
Okay,
Grant's
boss.
dead?
No. Crowd surgeon says he's gonna make it.
Oh! Ooh! Well, that's good. Kind of surprised, not gonna lie.
If it's not going to put you in too much of a bind, I'd like to resign as company first sergeant. I miss being back amongst the men. I'd be happy to go to staff sergeant, whichever platoon you want to put me in.
Well, I guess you've earned your right to demote yourself. You want to take over Sergeant Grant's platoon?
That would do fine, sir. Oh, sir, you make your decision yet?
Yeah, I did.
I know Easy Company's going to need a commanding officer post-war, somebody to keep them from killing each other. I mean, it's absolutely irresponsible to leave them in the hands of the wrong person.
So you've decided to stay in the Army?
Yes, I'm going to stay with the men.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. But others were stuck here unless we could find excuses to send them away. You'll be like a technical advisor and make sure they get everything right. Sorry, it's not a more hospitable location.
No, sir. Paris is just fine. I won't let you down, sir.
Carwood, yes. The Army, when they give a man a battlefield commission, make him an officer. They usually don't let him stay with the same company. They've given me the choice as to where to reassign you, and I thought battalion headquarters might be a good place.
I can think of few better, sir.
There was a German general who was a little PO'd about having it surrendered to Private Babe Heffron from South Philly. I thought Second Lieutenant Carwood Lipton from West Virginia could soothe his ruffled feathers.
With your permission, I would like to address my men briefly.
That'll be fine, General.
Oh, who do we see? Who do we see?
Captain
Oh my god,
Sobel?
he's pretending!
Captain Sobel.
Pretending that he didn't see him,
Salute
really.
the rank, not the man.
We salute the rank, not the man. Oh,
Man,
he's
it's
going
been
to...
a long war. It's been a tough war. You fought bravely, proudly for your country. You are a special group. We found in one another a bond that exists only in combat. Among brothers, we've shared foxholes. We've seen death and suffered together. I'm proud to have served with each and every one of you. You deserve long and happy lives in peace.
Damn. It's kind of funny that this speech was spoken by the enemy, but it's exactly the same for our guys.
What the hell happened to them?
War
New
happened
Jersey,
to
huh?
them.
Yeah. Think about it.
Yeah, I am. But Compton came back to see the company to let us know that he was all right.
Oh!
Prosecutor in Los Angeles and was later appointed to the California Court of Appeals. David Webster became a writer for the Saturday Evening Post and Wall Street Journal, and later wrote a book about sharks. In 1961, he went out on the ocean alone and was never seen again. Johnny Martin would return to his job at the railroad and then start his own construction company. George Luz became a handyman in Providence, Rhode Island. 1,600 people attended his funeral in 1998. Doc Rowe died in Louisiana in 1998. He'd been a construction contractor. Frank Riccati returned to Chicago and worked a postal route as a mailman. Joe Liebgott returned to San Francisco and drove his cab. Bull Ranneman was one of the best soldiers I ever had. He went into the earth-moving business in Arkansas. He's still there. Alton Moore returned to Wyoming with a unique souvenir, Hitler's personal photo albums.
Okay.
Carwood Lipton became a glass-making executive in charge of factories all over the world. He has a nice life in North Carolina. Harry Welsh. He married Kitty Grogan, became an administrator for the Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania school system.
He married her. Are we going to see the actual people, though?
Ronald Spears stayed in the Army. In 1958, returned to Germany as governor of Spandau Prison. He retired a lieutenant colonel.
I wanna know what happened with the other wounded men.
This morning, President Truman received the unconditional surrender from the Japanese.
Oh.
War's over. Each man in the 101st Airborne would be going home. Each of us would be forever connected by our shared experience.
Of course.
And each would have to rejoin the world as best he could. Lewis Nixon had some tough times after the war. Then in 1956, he married a woman named Grace, and everything came together for him. He spent the rest of his life with her, traveling the world. My friend Lou died in 1995. I took up his job offer and was a personnel manager at the Nixon Nitration Works until I was called back into service in 1950 to train officers and rangers. But I chose not to go to Korea. I'd had enough of war. Staying around here, she
Big
passed away,
surprise.
finally finding a little farm.
Aww.
A peaceful corner of the world. There is not a day
Damn.
that goes by that I do not think of the men I served with who never got to enjoy the world without war.
Aww.
Feeling, and it's a very unusual bonding.
We knew that we could depend on each other, and so we were a close-knit group.
Brave, so brave is unbelievable. I don't know anybody that I admire more than Bill Garnier and Joe Toy, and
I'm just one part of the big war, that's all. One little part. Sometimes it makes me cry.
the real men, the real heroes, are the fellas that are still buried.
Babe!
And after the war was over, and it
Shifty!
you lost a lot of that, or at least I did. I lost all that confidence.
We just hoping to stay alive, that's all. We in it shall be remembered. We lucky few. We band of brothers.
Do you remember the letter that Mike Ranier wrote me? Do you remember how he ended it? I have a question my grandson asked me the other day. Grandpa, were you a hero in the war? Grandpa said no. But I served in a company of heroes.
But why would you say that you were the hero also? Well, there are a few things that I mean, like humble stuff. I need to stop it. I have it in my mind. It's just it's in my mind. I can. Okay, that was it. Well, that was the end of the series. Thank you guys for watching. And for those of you who stayed, here is my opinion. And I need to take a little sip of water and rethink everything. And I'll be right back, rethinking everything. I mean, it is a very well-made miniseries, and I feel like a lot of you said that it's highly realistic, which, okay, amazing, and also why? Not why it was realistic, but why it happened. What else? The storytelling kind of balances, you know, the heroism and the war. We had episodes that were really rushed and really brutal, and there were a lot of stuff happening. And then we had some episodes that were kind of chill, like not chill in the chill way, but you know, not as rushed as others. And this really helped me personally see the war as it's not all the time just rushing, but this is the thing. It's calm, and then it's not calm, and then it's brutal, and then you see the Jews, and then you're like, what the fuck is happening with the world and life? And well, what's that? It's even okay. Even if we talk about performance-wise, like the actors did their job very nice. The directors, the camera operator, the editor, even everything was. It felt. I want to say it felt good. As a person who watches it. If a person who has been in the war, he wouldn't. I mean, do you understand? Oh my god, do you understand what I'm saying? Because I feel like I am saying all the wrong stuff, and it's coming out wrong, and that this is not what I'm trying to do at all. So in general, I liked it. I loved it. The storytelling, the performance wise, I get it that it's a history accurate thing. So I don't know. I've never saw it, so I just believe that. And what else can I say about this? It really gives you a perspective of things, you know? And also, I heard some comments saying that I'm a Gen Z and I don't get it. Yeah? Of course I don't get it. It's not something I lived through. I just watch it and I feel bad about it, and I cannot do anything else about this. So this TV series really showed me a lot, and I'm rethinking life. I need to leave you guys now because I feel like if I continue talking, you are all going to be asleep after this. But thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you in the next reaction video. And I need to cry now alone. Yeah, bye.